Hi, Leo. This is going to be your reading for whenever it finds you. And that's because this is a timeless reading. I wanted to do something a little different, something that kind of checks in on our progress, our soul growth, lessons, karma, all those things, because that really sort of gives a better reading, in my opinion, than to just do a basic general. It really goes in deeper, right? Give you better insight into where your life is going and what you can do to change it. Okay? So I'm going to start off with saying this is kind of a love story, but it's not your typical love story. Let's begin. So it is true that you have been hurt before and you've been making your way to move away from all those different spaces. That's the Six of Swords. And you've been really patient in waiting for God to bless you for that, right? And you're standing there with your arms up in the air, talking to God, like, come on, God, where is it? Like, where's my happy ending? Where's my payoff? Because I've been working hard. This Eight of Pentacles, I've been working hard. I've been trying to level up. That's the High Priestess, right? You're trying to get all the negative people out of your life, move past all of that, live a more prosperous and abundant life, and you're still just struggling, and you're still just like, come on, God, why am I not getting mine yet? And I have the answer to that. So there's a cleansing process within you, your storms, right? Which is kind of funny because I'm wearing this shirt today. It says, the devil whispered in my ear and said, here comes the storm. And I whispered back at the devil and said, I am the storm. That's where you need to be. You need to be the storm. So there's a little bit of house cleaning to do, right? You got to clear some stuff out within you. Do some cleaning. Do some cleansing. And I don't just mean cry it out. I mean really be brave. Really be brave. And look inside yourself. I know you're new at this, but I also know that you can do it. You have it in you. And there's success to this, okay? There's promise to this purpose. It's not a means without an end. But this is your beginning. So you're heading east into the light where the sun rises, and that's your sun. And that in and of itself is real growth, right? That's real growth on your part. That you're taking these steps to look within, to be still, to really be honest with yourself and be brave. Be brave about it. Don't be brutal. Just be brave. So that you can mend these things within you. And I'm not talking about things where people have hurt your heart. I'm talking about ways that you are still perceiving life that's hurting you. So you need to mend it. You need to get in touch with that inner child of yours and help that child to grow up. And I don't mean that in an insultive way at all, okay? I don't. But it's time for you to get your yang balance, which is your male energy. And again, that's fire, right? That's you. Because if you ever want to get a leg up, then like this little baby polar bear trying to get on top of its mom, you got to get your inner child on top where he or she belongs, right? And Spirit is speaking to you very strongly in several of these different decks of cards that I've pulled for you. Very strongly and literally by sending you a message in a bottle, telling you it's time to go. It's time to make that choice between the chaos and conflict within you or a loyal heart. Now, don't take that the wrong way. Your loyal heart is being loyal to what really will bring you happiness. And that comes in some very simple forms that people tend to overlook and take for granted. Just standing outside for a little while, listening to the crickets or the birds or a train go through. I have a train that I can go listen to. It's very calming. It's very peaceful to hear the train. Just listen to the wind blowing and rustling through the trees, you know. If that's not something that brings you some type of peace and happiness, then maybe it's music. Turn some music on. When was the last time that you just sat down and listened to some music and it wasn't because you're in a vehicle or busy at work and that's just what pipes out of the speakers in the background? Listen to music for you, right? Read a book for you. Things that make you happy, things that will actually make you smile, bring you joy, make you feel good inside, right? Not grumpy stuff, for lack of a better way to put it. Not grumpy stuff, like not things that are going to make you feel this chaos and this conflict within you. But actively do something to bring you more joy, right? Like, let's say you've been vowing you're going to quit smoking. Maybe now is the time to really actively do that, to do something for yourself, to improve, right? Maybe you want to go on a diet. Maybe you want to start a new exercise plan. Maybe you want to change your whole wardrobe. I mean, don't spend all your money. Don't do something crazy. But change it up. Do some things that are actively moving you toward more growth and having that inner child mature. Because you can heal them all day long, but if they can't be independent enough to do the things for themselves that they need, I don't know what else to say there. I mean, it's in the cards that this is your time. This is your moment to shine. And that you can do it, right? And then in the next deck of cards, ironically, it's just reiterating some of these things that I've just said to you. This is the card of health. And it says, I will honor this physical vessel that enshrines and beholds my soul. I will bring a state of perfect harmony and balance into my world. And I will do so without judgment. That's of self. Don't judge yourself. Those things that you've been putting on the back burner that you really enjoy doing or that you really want to try or start to do for yourself, now is the time to do it. Now is the time to act. And love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Not the chaos and the conflict. The good. The love. Find the happiness in something, right? Everything. And I'm not saying that you don't. I'm just saying these are key elements for you to get to your end goal. You know, where you're sitting there going, come on, God, where's mine? I've been doing the work. God is just saying, a little bit more work, my child. A little bit more work. Okay? So, God wants you to be brave and look within. Go to that place of spirit within you. Connect with God. Really connect with God. and really listen to what your voice and guides are telling you. Really listen. I also feel like with this card, it's do those things that bring you a smile, bring you some joy inside of your soul, whether it's music or listening to the birds, being in nature, being around animals, whatever it is. Really go and just pause and take a moment and be committed to it, because this is for you. This is for your benefit. It's a win-win, because you making these actions forward promises beautiful outcomes in so many more ways in your life that I'm getting to. Please bear with me. So it's time for you to tap into that magic stream. And I'm not going to take this rock bottom card as a threat to you at all. I'm not going to take it as a threat. I'm going to read it intuitively, and I'm going to say that tapping into the magic stream, maybe you didn't do that until you felt like you were at rock bottom. Maybe for some of you, if you don't take these actions and find that spark and that love within you again, God might very well make you hit rock bottom to see it. I mean, I think we all believe that that's a thing, but I also feel like we can transmute that energy and we can turn it into something more beneficial, you know? So let go of that sad embrace that is within you, that brings you this conflict or chaos or whatever that goes on inside of your head and your heart and your body, right? And embrace that solitude and that bravery to truly look within and find that balance, that inner beautiful balance. And that's the 11 card. So that's, again, another God nod saying you can do this and you can be really great at it, really successful. You're a freaking Leo. Come on. So, again, another deck of cards. The waiting game is almost over. God just wants you to take this action. Take this action. Start finding ways to be happy. Because, guys, that's the key to it, really. Being grateful in the moment and being happy in the moment is exactly how the universe says, oh, that's who this is. Let's bring them more of that. Right? That is the key to love. And that is the key to true happiness. True abundance in all ways. And Leo, this is your destiny. Look how beautiful that card is. It's your destiny to level up like this, because God has a plan for you. And He is protecting you with His spiritual strength. And you have your own spiritual strength that you can build on and find the balance within that to then shield you, hone you, level you up more. All you have to do is trust your intuition and clear your third chakra, your throat chakra. Clear it. And I feel like for you, the throat chakra clearing is about negative thoughts or negative behavior, whether that's for yourself or others. It's just negative energy that's within your throat chakra that needs to be cleared. It needs to be transmuted into looking at things for the best rather than for the worst. People, places, and things, right? Remembering that we are all vessels of God. All of us. We are all vessels for God's work. Everybody around you, and you included, Leo. Choose love. I mean, you can't make this up. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks that are all saying the same message. And remember that you are an earth guide, and your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, Doors of abundance naturally open. Abundance. And then you got inner world and stillness. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Leo, it's a win-win. You choosing love for self and others, and seeing the little things again, really seeing the little things and loving them and appreciating them and taking a moment to breathe them in. Doing things that make you feel better about yourself. Makes you love yourself more. Which then makes you want to smile more at other people. And that in turn brings them joy. It's a win-win. So yeah, this was a love story. But it was a love story for you to truly honor and love you. And I wish you well. Until we see each other again, be well and be blessed in love and light. Take care.